Listen, the second he gets here, he's gonna see that this thing is perfect for television. It's a done deal.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't see Wes.
I was always drawn to comedy, and I mean, I grew up watching Taxi and WKRP and Cheers and Saturday Night Live. They just really excited me.
Rob looks to take second place with this throw, even though his dick is extremely small.
No pressure. Very funny.
Charles, he knew some guys who run this real live axe league in Toronto. We were thinking maybe doing a documentary or something about it. We didn't know what yet. And then we thought, oh, maybe there's something funny here for a web series. We shot that over, I think, 4 or 5 days we shot it over. We did 2 consecutive weekends.
Can't do this every week.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe we just do it every other week.
You're in 3rd place for the first time in 4 years, and now you want to give up.
Maybe I'll quit while I'm ahead.
Ahead of who? The guy in 4th place?
The biggest thing we learned from that was don't ever film a series outside, because it was so, you know, not even rain, which is the obvious thing, but just the changing light conditions. When you don't have that budget to do color correction, oh, it was awful.
Okay, I'll have a driver there in 5. Thank you. Dave for Todd.
Go for Todd.
Yeah, some retard locked his keys in the car. Princess and Park.
There was this idea that I was developing for television that I hadn't even gotten around to pitching, but it was set in a tow truck company. I just loved that idea of that world. These guys are just despised, you know? It doesn't matter what they do, however they start their day, everyone hates them. They're like parking enforcement.
You may have stolen my car, but you are not going to rob me blind, you blood-sucking moron.
Give me the phone.
We had worked with the Imponderables over the last 10 years in various capacities, and they're just a great bunch of guys. They play various characters when they do their sketch comedy, but there's a kernel of truth to every character they play in Bill and Sons to who their sort of stage persona is. And so we developed the characters around those personas.
Oh, foul language in the office.
Sorry,
and 4th bullet point, right here. That's something we need to stop doing.
Tits is a medical term, man.
Really, John? That's a term your doctor would use.
My doctor, for sure. He's hilarious.
I see a lot of shows now that are, you know, very, very joke heavy, which is great, and they're funny. But I miss the shows like Taxi and Cheers, where you could go 2 minutes in a scene without a hard laugh, you know? It was just turning the screw on that character, and it's figuring out what makes them tick. And that would lead to a lot of the comedy.
I just wanted to get an idea of what your little fancy meetings were all about. So, like I say, I'm a fly in the fucking wall. I'm not even here. You just carry on.
Write, and write a lot, is what I would say. And there's so much that you can do now. The ability to write and execute something, shoot it, and put it online is so quick and relatively cheap. So I would tell those people who are aspiring writers or directors or editors or what have you, especially in the smaller centers, is find that community of people who want to work, but have something, you know, have a script and say, this is an idea I have that I want to shoot, and then shoot it. And the first time you do it, it might be totally shit, but you start to learn things. When you see it, you go, okay, now I can see why that didn't work, or I can see what I have to do better, and then do it a second time and a third time. And each time, I really believe it does get better and better.